going on, everybody? Kennybombx is in the building, and it seems like a lot of people are having some trouble taking down the demon. But as y'all already know, there is always an easy way out. So I'm going to show y'all how to lock Finn Balor down in that casket and unlock this Roxanne Perez card right now. Let's jump right into it. So Finn Balor is going to be very aggressive in this match. For that reason, I decided to throw on some side plates. I boosted my special, boosted my recovery, and I boosted my grapple reversal timing. Now, if you have something for agility, that can also be very helpful when using this strategy, so swap it out with the recovery side plate if you need to. Now, the first thing I'm going to do when the match starts is get out of the ring, because obviously, you can't lose the match if you're out of the ring. But our first goal is going to be to get every part of his body red. We want to do some serious damage before we even try to throw him in that casket. And as stated earlier, this Finn Balor gets pretty aggressive and he tries to reverse everything. But for some reason, he won't reverse the steel steps, and we're going to take full advantage of that. So if you look here, we're doing some really good damage every time we hit him with these steps. And this is going to be the quickest way you can get his head red without worrying about being reversed every time you do a move. And here's another neat trick. If you put the first set of steps in front of him and he tries to run towards you, he won't be able to because he'll be stuck by the steps, giving you even more time to get your shot off. When he gets up, we're going to do the same thing. So you're going to want to just keep this going until you get his head red in a cycle like this. But whatever you do, keep these steps near ringside because they are going to be very important when we get to the finish. Alright, so again, keep that going until you get his head red, and then we can worry about the rest of his body. And be ready, because he has 3 finishers on hand, and if he hits you with those finishers, you will be stunned. Since you're outside of the ring, you don't have to worry about him finishing the match, but the less finishers you get hit with, the better. So in matches like this, when you need to hurt your opponent as much as possible, it's always best to do your work at the top of the ramp. That way you don't have to worry about slipping on a banana peel, having your opponent throw you in the ring, and just finishing the match out of nowhere. And trust me, I don't care if you only have damage to one part of your body. If Finn Balor throws you in that casket, you can call the kids and tell them Christmas is canceled because the match is over. Now, usually I would walk y'all through damaging each one of the opponent's body parts, but the most important thing in this match is going to be the finish. So once you get the opponent's body red, you want to go right back to those steel steps we were working with earlier. You're going to want to put one of those steel steps in the ring, leave the other one outside of the ring. Now, when he gets up, we're going to hit him with those steel steps. As y'all can see, his body is fully red, so he should be ready to get locked up in that casket. And quick pro tip, when I throw him in the casket, y'all will notice that as soon as that indicator pops up, I pause the game. That lets me know exactly what button I need to start pressing, and I get a little bit of a head up on him. But even though we have damaged him as much as possible, he's still not ready to go. But that's okay, because what I'm going to do is get out of the ring, pick up my steel steps again. He's trying to flex on me a little bit. Now, sometimes he won't get out of the ring, so you got to kind of like aggro him like a Dark Souls boss. Walk up on him a little bit, make a move, and as soon as he gets out of the ring, boom! Hit him with the steps. You get back in the ring, grab your steps that's in the ring, and we're going to repeat the cycle.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Boom! Knock him out with those steps. Pick him back up. Now, that was an accident, but it's okay. I'm going to just get a little bit more extra damage. Knock him with the steps. Pick him up. Throw him in the casket. Now, we're going to try it again. Here we go with our second attempt. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, but we are getting a little bit closer to that right side. Can we get him? Can we get him? No, he breaks out again, which is fine. It's a process. We just got to stick to the game plan. Let's jump forward a little bit. So after doing this a few times, you will get a special or you will get a signature. If you want, you can even take them back up to the ramp and build those things up. But when you come back to the ring, you want to stick to the same strategy. But now, since I have a special, I'm going to utilize that. We pick up the steel steps again and wait for him to get back in the ring. And as y'all can see, he is now leaking blood all over the place. I'm going to hit him with the steps again, and I'm going to use that finisher. Hit him with that frog splash, and remember, I have a side plate that gives me +8 on my finisher, so we did a little bit of extra damage there. Ooh, we messed up. It's all right. Let's get him back up and put him in the casket. All right, we see we got a mash B, and as y'all can see, it's going further to the right now. But for some reason, it like automatically broke. I didn't do that. Now, it took me a total of about 24 minutes to finish this match, so let's go ahead and jump forward to the finish. I'm still using my same strategy. Out the ring, throw the steps, get back in the ring, grab the steps that I have in here. We're going to wait on him. Boom, shakalaka. His head jerked back a little bit more with that one, so I think we could have got him, but I always do this thing where I accidentally pick up the steps instead of the opponent, but a little bit of extra damage never hurt nobody. So we're going to go ahead and knock him with these one more time and see if we can get the finish. So I accidentally threw him out of the ring instead of in the casket, but as soon as he gets back in the ring, we're going to hit him with him one more time, pick him up, and we're going to put him in the casket to see if we've done enough to get Finn Balor up out of here. Pause it to make sure I'm getting the most of it. I see we need to tap X, and I get to tap in X. I get to tap in A. I get to tap in X again. I get to tap in B, hoping we can get a finish. And it looks like Finn Balor is coming back. I start tapping A with all of my might, start tapping B, and Dominic Mysterio finally gets the win. Now, this was a very condensed version of a 24-minute match, but I promise, if you can get his body parts all damaged to red, get one set of steps inside the ring, keep one set outside of the ring, and hit him with those steps just like I showed you. Throughout this whole 24-minute match, he only reversed the steps one time. So if you follow this strategy, I promise you can get this match beat too. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Bomb Squad, look at that. It was actually only 21 minutes. Let's get to that.